Hello there and welcome to my channel. Today we're grinding tobacco leaves. One more step closer to the black gold, or as we call it in Sweden, snus. I'm starting with going over the tobacco leaves and looking both front and back to see if there is any mold on it. And there isn't on this leaf. Now I'm going to save 10 leaves from each harvest, which will be 30 leaves from each variety, which will be 150 leaves in total. And those will become cigars later. But now I'm going to grind down all of the other leaves. What I do to check if it's dry enough is I find this middle vein here, and on the thickest part I try to break it. And if it breaks clean off like that, it means it's dry enough to be shredded or ground up. And then I just break it off up here and I put it in this big plastic box to carry it outside to the grinder. As I said, I'm saving 10 of the best looking leaves here, also going over each leaf to see if there is any mold. All the leaves from all the varieties are not ready to be ground up yet, but by removing some leaves I make it easier for the other leaves to dry and cure and dry. Because the air circulation will be better the fewer leaves that I have hanging here, so let's remove the ones that I can grind now. And when the box is getting filled, I just press them down. They're going to be ground up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that was a dark leaf. It's going to become good snus. And here we have it, the first harvest of the TN90 variety. I've saved 10 leaves here for cigars later. That was the first line out of 3, so let's get the other 2 lines of the same variety. Because when it comes to snus, I'm just mixing all the different harvests into the same batch. It's only with the cigars that I keep them separate. So let's get the other 2 lines. And this line here is the second harvest of the TN90 variety. So I'm gonna do the same here. Save 10 leaves, the best looking ones, and the rest will become snus. And here we are, out in the garage. I recommend doing this in a well-ventilated area or use a gas mask. I've modified this e-birth grinder a bit, bought it off Amazon. This is a pillowcase that I've sewn a rubber band into so I can collect the tobacco that is being ground up. I can show you the name of this grinder if you want to know. There we have the name, and this is what it's called. Good luck finding it. You could feed this grinder either through here or from the top. Be careful if you're doing it from the top, because there are knives running down there and you don't want to stick anything that you don't want to lose through that hole. It doesn't sound much when it's on, but this is what it sounds like. Like a fan or something. Now when grinding the tobacco, it will of course sound a bit more. Not too much. I don't think you need air protection, but use the gas mask because you will get a lot of fine dust from grinding it with this grinder, and it's not good to breathe that in. You will choke, cough and sneeze, so wear a gas mask. Now, I don't know if you saw it before, but I'm using the whole leaves, the main vein and everything. This is to get some structure into the snus later. So everything from the leaf is going down into the shredder or grinder. And when we've grounded up all the tobacco in from this batch, I will take this off and put it in this plastic container. This is actually a candy box from a candy store that I got for free. They keep candy in these, so they're food grade, obviously. But let's put the tobacco in this one. And we should have a kind of fine powder now. Not a powder, but like tea. Or like what you see in cigarettes. Take a look at this. Perfect for this box. And let's put a lid on it so we will keep the same moisture inside of this box until we decide to open it again. And that, my friends, is how I grind my tobacco leaves into this fine tobacco powder, or yeah, whatever you call it. This is now ready to become snus, but that will be in another episode or another movie video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.